What's going on, y'all? Nick here, and I'm with my brother.
Yo, this is the food stamp police, and nobody's getting food stamps. You hear me?
Oh boy, man. So we got a good one for y'all today. Uh, this dude over here is going viral because he's pretty much checking a lot of these women on them losing their food stamps, and he goes by the name of Anthony Ryan Truth. So let's just check what this brother got to say. Yeah, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, comment down below, do all that YouTube stuff. But with that being said, y'all, let's just get right into it, y'all.
Away because man, I'm really glad that these food stamps are being taken away because that shit was all that government assistance shit was designed to keep the black man out of the household anyway. That was the incentive. Don't have a man in the house, and these women get to have the government assistance, all that money and food stamps, feeling like they don't need a man. I'm glad that food stamps still gone. Now the average guy that makes 40,000 to maybe $50,000 a year, it will be appreciated and loved on more now. Yeah,
All
all
right.
that $100,000 stuff, yeah, that stuff ain't never made sense. You know what I'm saying? It's possible for a man to make that, but the average guy ain't making it. Maybe the average guy can get some love now, man. Thank you, Trump. The average man can get some love now. Because these women, man, have become so delusional over these past few years, it don't even make no sense, man. I'm glad they taking these food stamps away. I'm 100%, like, I'm really utterly and I'm in I'm in bliss right now. Like I'm glad they taking it away.
Yo,
Yo, this dude said he's at bliss.
yes.
Bliss, wow.
Maybe the average man can get some love now. Yeah. Go text Bob the electrician back, love.
Oh
He waiting
yeah.
on you. And he gonna treat you right.
Yep.
Man,
Call Tyrone the plumber.
yo, I see some people in the chat coming in already. I Mr. Cloud, bless you, my brother. Mario, Shalom, I'm opting
Yeah.
out. Don't talk about my stance. I keep you in the house. Yo, please stay tuned, y'all, because this dude over here, he got a lot of heat for what he said, y'all. So let's actually check out some of these people that commented on what he had to say. Check this out, y'all.
Video of this guy. So I just watched this video of this guy stating that if they cut the food stamps off, that's just going to make it that much easier for men to slide in through there with the $300 and basically get whatever he wants because women are struggling outside. And my response as a woman and to the other girlies who are outside is get your money up front. Get your money up front.
And you see, this is the kind of stuff that's so
Mhm.
disgusting to me, right? 'Cause you see, this girl is like, she's not even denying it, right? Like, she don't care that she got to run to these guys. Nah, nah, she just saying, nah, at least get the money up front. And they always with their clamshells, like the clock in.
Clock it,
Oh
clock
my
it.
God, man, this is crazy. So she has no shame, right? She just make sure you get the money up front. That's what they saying, you
No,
fellas.
I think she's trying. I think she's trying to say that don't settle for the $300 from the man. Get your own money so that the man don't slide in. I think that's what she's alluding to.
Nah, all right, well, okay. So let's check this out, y'all.
And basically
But I have a question for you.
Sure, go ahead.
I have a question for you. Okay, do you think what Trump did is a good thing or a bad thing?
Do I think what Trump did is a good thing or a bad thing?
Yeah.
I think honestly speaking, it's I'm neutral, right? I don't think I don't want to be insensitive for the people that actually did need actual assistance out there. However,
Mhm.
I think that what we're gonna find out is that a lot of people, from a family standpoint, I do believe it could be a net positive. I do believe there are a lot of people that broke up their homes, people as in women, right? They broke up their home because they were just like, nah, I'm out of here and let me go, the government could take care of me. And okay, fine. That's their prerogative. You could think that way. But I do believe by and large that there's a lot of uh there's a lot of people who I'll put it this way. I think that for those who actually, I guess, need the food stamps, they're gonna have to
Mhm.
learn to budget. They're gonna need to learn how to budget, right? Like
Mhm.
if you did not leave, if you're one of those individuals that, because there's several people that are probably on food stamps and they still actually with their man, right? So we're not talking about them. For those individuals, you as a family, you're gonna need to learn how to budget. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. You're gonna have to learn how to budget a little bit better.
Mhm. Not only that, but a lot of people would have to get employed too.
Facts, you know?
They would have to get employed because government assistance is just not cutting it any longer. Food stamps is not cutting it any longer.
Man, check what this brother had to say. It's hilarious.
Section 8 gone. All your SNAP and EBT benefits gone. Now you got to go back to Tyrone. Woo! I think this is great. We have just single-handedly saved the black family. Why? Because Tasha can't run out on Tyrone anytime she get mad and think the government going to take care of her. Tasha can't leave Tyrone and think that the kids going to eat. Tasha can't leave Tyrone and think she going to get a free rent. Tasha can't depend on the government because years ago, black women turned their back on black men for government assistance, for food stamps, for Section 8, for welfare, for WIC, for all the things that black men bring into their household. They said, no, we don't need that. I'll go file to the government and they'll give it to me. Trump said, hell no. Woo! Now you're going to have to start choosing better. Woo! Now women are going to have babies with men that actually want to have babies with them. Woo! Now women are going to have to vet their partners and not be able to just hit them up for a check every time and think they can live off the government. Woo! This shit amazing. You're going to see more wives and less baby mamas. You're going to see more two-parent households because it's going to be a family unit because success is a team sport. You're going to see women go back to their men, go back to their child's father and try to work things out and not childishly run out to the next nigga. Why? Because Donald Trump and the government don't got your back no more. Because you can't go over there and get free food stamps and sell them bitches 40 for the 80. Because you don't have a $72 rent anymore. Because now you're going to have to figure it out. And the only person that's left is that black man that you walked out on years ago. And the price of pussy going down too. Donald Trump did it with this one, and I'm here for it. Queens, go back to your kings and work it out. Baby mamas, go back to your baby daddies and become wives. It's time for us to work together. This is actually amazing. No longer will you be incentivized by quitting on your household. No longer will you be incentivized by quitting on your marriage. No longer will you be incentivized by quitting on that black man. You are no longer incentivized to leave. So baby, you either pay or stay. That ugly money.
Sorry, the EBT system's down right now. Whole network's out.
For real? I'm just trying to grab lunch.
I know, we can't swipe it at all.
You gotta be kidding me. How are we supposed to eat like this, man? I got 3 kids at home.
They better
This is
fix it quick
ridiculous.
now.
Off the food stamps today.
Help me! That's my bread!
Break it up. Back go.
Stop her!
You running?
Go out the way!
And that granny just took off with a whole bag of groceries. And they done stopped them food stamps. Folks in
Is
here
this
losing their
AI?
mind, man.
Is this real?
It's AI. Nah, this is sword too, man.
Yeah, that's AI, right?
Hell yeah, that's AI.
That can't be real. That can't be real.
This joint is about to go crazy once it swoops down. Man, look, bro, this is the thing, right? Kevin Samuels said it. He said it. Yo, winter is coming. For all of y'all brothers that play God of War Ragnarok, remember how chilly it was looking? It was looking real cold. It's over. Ragnarok is here. Look, winter is here. Just in perfect timing, too. I think daylight savings is tomorrow, November 2nd, right? Oh, man. Yo, man.
No, tomorrow is November 1st, right?
No, today is November 1st, homie.
What? You lying? That's crazy. That's crazy. Hey, yo.
Hey, yo, indeed.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
Man, shit. But on a serious note, right?
Stamps gone.
Like this brother was cooking, right? The food stamps are gone. And this is the thing, right? He's right. These women cannot be incentivized for leaving their men anymore. They can't.
So I can see why men are happy and women are mad. I can see why. Because if you notice, the men are talking about the man in the house rule. And it says the man in the house rule was a controversial policy in U.S. welfare law during the mid-20th century, specifically in the 1950s and 1960s, that affected families receiving public assistance, right? And it says that the man in the house rule said that if a man was found to be living or even spending the night in the household that receive welfare benefits, the family could use the aid, regardless of whether the man was the child's father or provided any financial support. And it says the purpose and the problem. It said it was intended, at least on paper, to ensure that welfare benefits only went to households without the male breadwinner. However, in practice, it became deeply discriminatory and vindictive, especially towards poor Black and single mothers. It says, it says right here, it punished families trying to form stable relationships since having a man around risks losing support. Women were denied aid simply because a man was suspected of visiting or helping out occasionally. So I guess this is why the men are happy nowadays, because it's just like a lot of women kicked out the men out of their household, and they opt out, and then they chose the government instead of their men. So I guess men are now gloating and happy now because it's just like, I guess the tables are finally turned.
Yeah, they saying your sound is in and out. So I don't know if you're too loud. Let me try to lower it just a tad bit. But in short, but I get what you're trying to say, the man in the house rule, right? Like if a
Can
man
people hear me? Can people hear me?
yeah, coming like in and out. But I get what you're trying to say though, right? Like in essence, right? In essence, if the man was found in the house helping these women wouldn't get the benefits. But that's exactly the point, right? These men are rejoicing because, look, why did you kick out these men? You kicked out these men all because you wanted to keep the benefits. You wanted the government aid. Now you're going to have to figure it out. So, exactly. Like, I'm all for it. But let's go back to this, y'all.
To their household, they said no.
Right? Because we got more.
Man, it's a good day in society, fellas. Coochie right back to being $40 today, man. Yep. So go on, get your wallets ready. Go on, get ready for the hey big head text. Go on, get ready for the I ain't seen you in a while stranger. Just get ready for all them type of text messages. This is the moment we all been waiting for. Government assistance that made these women feel like they don't need a man in the household. And now they about to see how much they actually need a man around. Yep, coochie about to be a lot cheaper now, man. Y'all tap in, y'all get ready. You know that girl that one texted you back a few months ago? She's gonna be texting you back. She's gonna be hitting you back blazing speed. As long as you can keep some groceries in that fridge, she got you, bro. Your new coochie subscription is putting groceries in that fridge. That ain't nothing about $150 a month.
Yo, this nigga is wild, yo. He just said, this dude is he's saying just hold out just a little bit longer, fellas. And obviously anybody that knows me, we're not advocating for you to be buying, coochie anyway. But the fact that like there's guys that think like this, yo, and can you actually say he's wrong? Nah, he ain't wrong.
No, but this is why women are mad though. Because it's like you can't be thinking like that. Or if I put groceries on the table, I get relationship. This is the problem.
Say that one more time, bro.
I said this is probably why women are mad. You can't be thinking like this as a man. You can't be saying, yo, all I gotta do is groceries on a refrigerator, and then I can get some free pussy. You can't be thinking like that. You gotta think family. You can't use the system to have it your way. Think about family. Think about, your future. Don't use it and abuse it to be like, yo, I gave you I gave you $150 worth of grocery. Now I'm entitled to some pussy. Like you can't think like that.
Yeah.
Keeping some ground beef in there, some chicken, a little steak here and there, woo, produce, all that. You good, bro. You ain't gotta do much now. Shout out to Trump, man. Shout out Trump.
Shout out to Trump. This is crazy, yo.
Yo, I'm telling you, black men are just probably gonna become conservative as hell now, bro.
Hey, bro, you sound just a little bit off. Let me see if I could try to work on your mic. Yeah, try speaking again.
Hello, can you guys hear me clearly?
Yeah, there's a bit of an echo.
As a woman, you should always have your own money. And part of the reason why is if you watch how a lot of these men are acting when it comes to this food stamp situation, and how a lot of them are very happy and excited because they think that it's about to put a lot of women in survival mode to the point where those women are going to need them. I don't know why any loser would want a woman who want them strictly off of survival. Right? She don't genuinely want you. She wants you because her food stamps got cut off and she need food for her house. Right? What type of loser are you to where that's a compliment, right? That makes you feel good that the only reason why you got chosen is because somebody need food in their house. I just want to know what make y'all men think that these women are single. A lot of these women that be getting these food stamps keep a man. They keep a Pookie up in that house eating up that food that they buying with them food stamps. So I don't know what you talking about.
Yo, you know, that is a 100% fact. You know, these women, you know, the idea that they single, nah. You see, a lot of these women, you know what they'll do? They'll break up with their man for the Pookie, and they were 100% content if they could, you know, extract money from their actual baby father, right? They just so they could be with this Pookie. I've seen it. One of my homeboys was telling me about this literally last week. The wife divorced him. He got to pay child support, and meanwhile she got a bum, a dude that doesn't even keep a job. And I'm just like, yo, how the hell did this girl go for this? But that's how these women are thinking nowadays. It's actually very sad, bro. Very. Let me see this.
You banking on them needing you, they already got a bum. They don't need to wait around for you to do nothing either. But that's really sad that you sitting around waiting and hoping that these women gonna be so damn bad, so bad off from not being able to buy food that they gonna just go ahead and choose you. That's sad. That is pathetic. I would hate to know that somebody only chose me because they ain't had no food in their house. As a woman, you should always.
Yo, that's facts, yo. I think that's straight up facts.
Yo, men are desperate, bro. There's a loneliness epidemic, and men is using every advantage they got.
This message is for all the people that are complaining that they're not getting their food stamps for November. What did you do with October's food stamp money? What'd you do? Did you stock up on pantry items and try to shop smartly? Or did you just go buy a bunch of processed garbage? By the way, you can thank the Democrats for the government being shut down and your benefits not coming through for November. Looks like you're going to be going to the food pantry for your Thanksgiving meal. I know a lot of food pantries hand out turkeys for Thanksgiving. All the sides and trimmings too. Lots of food pantries. You better figure it out. I'm sick of hearing you complain, honestly. You ever had a Christmas meal? I'm eating peanut butter and butter on toast. It's absolutely delicious.
Peanut butter and butter?
Yeah.
Not for nothing.
That's a lot of butter. What? Where's the jelly? Where's the jelly?
Is getting $1,100 a month in food stamps. Do you know how long I could make $1,100 in food stamps last in this house? There's two of us, but I do have my son over every once in a while, or my daughters over once in a while to eat. I feed them too, and we always got food in our house, no matter what. I would take a third job. I have two jobs. I would take a third job if I had to, just to make sure my kids ate. What are you doing for your kids besides coming on the internet and bitching that you don't have any money in your food stamps account?
Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So I done ran across this video of this man talking about how he glad that a lot of people ain't finna be getting their food stamps. And he was just happy as hell. I'm just like, how does that make you? Why and how does that make you so happy that some people not gonna be able to feed their kids? Or I wouldn't even say not necessarily feed their kids, because they probably gonna use bill money to feed their kids because they not letting their kids go without. Truthfully. But like, why is that shit so funny to you? I just wanted to know. Like, then somebody in the comments said he probably think that somebody gonna be desperate enough to ask him to do something for him. He'll finally get him a woman. And bro, that shit had me so weak, because that's gotta be the reason. That's literally ain't no other reason that you hate women that bad. Like, that's crazy.
And I don't think it's hate for women like that. I think it's like we mentioned before. I think it's because as the men stated, the black men especially were kicked out of their homes and for the government assistance. Like notice all the reasons that the men explained was that same thing. The black family was now messed up. Men who got kicked out of the home, they keep using that same, evidence as proof that something went wrong. So they're happy now because it's just like, I guess now the black family can be fixed, So
Yeah.
I think you see, the thing is, men and women interpret the same scenario fundamentally different.
Right.
And they're talking past each other.
Right. To go over some of the comments, I see that Nadia, American views of Nadia, true what she just said, but they should be more concerned about the roof over their head and water. Somebody will always give you a sandwich somewhere. You know what's crazy though, in my personal opinion, is that, again, I think it's all about budgeting, right? Like, because here's the thing, a lot of these women that have EBT, you gotta ask yourself, like, they be the same women that always get their nails done and their hair did. You get what I'm saying? And it's just like, I think I was speaking to my wife, and she was telling me, like, nails are about like what, $100.
No way. You serious?
She's she's just like, yo, that thing is like $100. And then I asked her about how many times, like how long the nails last. She said about like 2 weeks. So essentially, every paycheck that's coming in, you spend $100 nails. Let's not even talk about the hair though. Let's not even talk about the hair. So this is the kind of stuff we're talking about, where it's just like, yo, the money that they're receiving, right, from they need the food stamps essentially. Why? To only provide for their lavish lifestyle. Now that the food stamps is over, maybe we might start seeing some girls without the makeup. Maybe we might start seeing girls in their natural state. Maybe that's what I'm saying. Maybe it's a net positive. I don't know, fellas.
I mean, if that's the case, if now people have to budget, that means no more subscriptions to Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus. Maybe no even internet. Maybe go old school with just a landline phone. Maybe a cell maybe a cell phone. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Maybe dial-up. Maybe we go back to AOL. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's crazy.
Go back to the AOL, man. This is some craziness, bro. Let's check this out, man. Hey, I see. Shalom, bro. Pray you both are well and rested. Hey, bless you, Lamar. Bless you.
Bless.
Let's hopefully the video is gonna be coming in a lot clearer. But check this out.
And y'all really think that it's men out here that don't hate women? They really be hating women. That shit just be so crazy, because that shit is true. They would rather your ass go without because you ain't dealing with them. That's some real ass, true, deep shit though. So I done read.
Oh boy.
And to the men that was on here like boasting and talking down on women about to lose their food stamps and shit, and saying how y'all can finally have access to them now, and how coochie finna be $40 again. Y'all are some fucking predators. And you really not the nigga that you think you is. if you gotta wait till a woman is at her weakest or at her lowest to get with a woman? What does that say about you as a man? You have to wait for a woman to lose everything and become vulnerable in order to have access to those women. What does that say about you as a man?
Press pause. Press pause. Press pause. Press pause. Because, you know, stuff like this gets me annoyed because people don't even believe in morality any longer, right? So it's just like, she's trying to shame the men. The men are like, who gives a shit? Like, they're like, think about it. If you call these men predators, obviously they're gonna go for the weak, just like animals go for the weak. You know, like we live in a country that don't care about morality any longer. So shaming these men, oh, you guys are predators. What kind of men are you? These men are like, who gives a damn? Now what? You see what I'm saying? Because we don't have no moral standards. So it's just like, it's a free-for-all.
Yeah. Yeah, nah, I
So
agree.
the shaming tactics is not going to work, obviously, against these type of men.
Nah, they not. But you see, here's the thing, cause they predators their damn self, right? Like, weren't you not preying on these men who actually loved you and actually tried to take care of you? And then what you did? Nah, I'm gonna kick your ass out. You get what I'm saying? What?
Hey,
What? Hey, man, look, fellas. This is what you're gonna have to do, y'all. Look, now you can start demanding 50-50. That's a demand. When you go, look, now the coffee dates is back. It's back, fellas. Don't be spend.
I don't
Nah,
think so.
nah. Don't spend your money on fine and dining her. Nah, the coffee dates are in. Trust
No,
me.
I actually don't think so. I think no more 50-50. I think women now some of them are going to be housewives.
Housewife.
I think some of them are going to be housewives. Yeah. Think about it. You ain't got no more food stamps. So now it's best that you live with the man because he's going to pay everything and you just stay there. You be a housewife. I honestly think they're going to be a housewife now. Ain't no more 50-50. The man will have no problems paying. Put that $150 grocery in your refrigerator and you stay home butt naked, pregnant, and they good with that.
Go 50-50, fellas. I'm telling you.
Like, really sit down and take the time out of your day and think about what type of man are you to have to sit up here and prey on a woman's downfall in order to have access to her. You're not that nigga. You're not that nigga. You're lame as fuck, actually. You lame as fuck. Y'all are some fucking predators, bro. And this is why a lot of women are choosing not to deal with y'all motherfucking ass no more. Y'all are fucking sick in the head. And to the men that was on here, like, boasting.
Yeah, she definitely salty as hell. Check this one out, y'all.
It's a good day in society, fellas. They cut these food stamps. Cooch right back to being $40 again, man. Don't get ready for the hey big head text. Don't get ready for the I ain't seen you in a while, stranger. Just get ready for all them type of text messages.
Imagine saying all of that, not in a barbershop, not in a group chat, but publicly and with your whole chest, and with a Bible verse in your bio. Which scripture and verse did the Bible tell him to go out there and pay for it? But clearly he's the kind of man that has to. I've said it before, but I'll say it again. They need women to be desperate because they know that desperate women settle. The only reason why some of them are here is because their mother settled for their father. Sometimes social media tends to glamorize the idea of a man taking care of.
Nah.
Pause.
That's trash. Now she going after the mothers and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Like, nah,
Come
stop
on now.
that.
Let's stop that. Let's stop. Leave the mothers alone. The mothers probably wasn't even desperate. They probably chose the man. Relax.
Yeah,
You're going too overboard.
yeah.
Like,
Stop.
and it's just like, oh man. And where's the morals of the women? Why you guys are desperate? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Why didn't you budget better? You know what I'm
It's
saying?
not even about budgeting. It's just like, where is your standards? Why do you have to be desperate in order to shack up with a man? Raise your standards, right? So you don't have to be desperate.
Hey,
Like,
hey,
that's what I'm saying.
look,
These things get me pissed off because it's just like people are not practicing morality.
look, bro. She's talking about you got a Bible verse in your Bible. All right, check about how about this? All right, how about this for Bible? They said that a borrower is a slave unto the lender. Stop borrowing all these food stamps. Stop borrowing
Oh,
all these government assistance. Don't borrow.
oh,
Just provide for yourselves. Budget better.
oh.
I see.
So Nick, you telling me all these women that was borrowing from the government, they were slaves?
Slave.
Oh yeah, is that what that verse is telling you?
Hey, bro, everybody that needs to depend on government assistance, you're essentially with your hands out. And again, I'm not trying to demean you. I'm not trying to demean you. Look, if you need to be on government assistance, it's supposed to be, like the name suggests, assistance to help you get back on your feet.
Yeah.
Look, we've been there. You and I been there. You get what I'm saying? Where you need food stamps to get by. That's all cool and all, but get back on your feet and then keep it pushing. Don't be
Yeah.
trying to like you scheming out here. And you talk about being a predator. No, you've been preying on these men. That's what I'm saying. They use these men all the time. They use what they call simps, the suckers, you name it. They name it. They prey on these men all the freaking time. I see House of Lamar saying I need to come to the panel and cook. Bruh, you know, if I could find a way to do that, I probably would have. But we not, as you could probably see, we're trying some new stuff here. We're not on StreamYard, but definitely, man, we're gonna talk about this topic even more so. Winter just started, y'all. Winter just started. There's gonna be a long season ahead of us. Check this out.
Of you, but please understand these are some of the kind of men that want to, not because they genuinely love and appreciate you, but because they want you to be desperate for their money. They don't care how you feel about them. They don't care if you hate their guts. They just want to know that once I get you, you are stuck with me. But some women would rather starve than be with a man like you. And you're perfectly okay with that, despite the Bible verse in your bio. You only seem to know the one scripture. What about the one that says, he who findeth a wife findeth a good thing, not he who payeth $40 for it? More than likely, he's probably just trolling, and this is probably rage bait. But again, back to the same Bible. For what does it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? Not every woman.
These men have been trying to find wives for a long ass time, but women keep divorcing them. 70% of the divorce rates. Pause that.
Yo,
Nah.
this is crazy, man.
Nah, this is crazy.
This girl, nah, she's tripping. She wilding out here, bro. Look, man, and the thing is, he that finds a wife finds a good thing, man. Looks at that, you know, is far above rubies, right? The Proverbs 31, a bride price, a bride price. Don't you don't have to pay for a wife according to the Bible? That's what I'm saying. It's select. It's they take the Bible. They select the verses that pertains to their argument points, right? But a woman, you did have to pay for a woman in biblical times. I just don't understand what she's even getting at. Right now, don't get me wrong. Let's keep it a buck too, right? I do believe that a guy that needs a woman to be on hard times, that is desperation, right? I'm being a little bit tongue in cheek. I'm being facetious. I do believe that's lame. But that dude is definitely rage baiting. He's definitely rage baiting. And these women are falling for it. You know what they're doing? They falling for it, and what it is showing too is showing what's truly in their heart. They mad. They mad that men are finally on the up and up, and they actually are out here. They can't depend. They're out here naked, butt naked, and they can't defend for themselves. You see, this right here is like this is actually a very soft form, right? And mind you, this is just losing food stamps. What's gonna happen in case of like world war? You know what I'm saying? This is the kind of talking points that men been saying for years. Like when there's like a reset, and we got to go back to our primal nature, right? Where men are actually hunting, women got to stay back. When we go back to that, you think you're gonna need a man? You think you need a man now? Look what's gonna happen when that time happens. When there's complete anarchy.
Bro, have you heard the news? Putin said something about he's about to mess up New York.
What you mean? How? Like
I tell you, Putin, like if you look up in the news, I think Putin said if Donald Trump do something, he's gonna retaliate and mess up New York, yo. So the way the system is built with everything with Ukraine, everything with Palestine, the way everything is up with Russia and Trump with these high tariffs, I'm telling you, anything could happen at any moment. Any moment. If these countries look at each other the wrong way, a war could just pop out anytime, bro. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, it's crazy. Like we're really close there.
Yeah, you might have to move back just a bit, just in case the volume. But nah, I get what you're saying. Yo, you need to get out of New York, man. You been I've been telling y'all for the longest time. All right, but that's another discussion. Yo, check this out.
Can be bought, and especially not for
$40.
Yo, this is crazy, man. So
My kids have not eaten in 5 days. It is the taxpayer's responsibility to take care of my kids.
Trump done cut them food stamps off. If you're poor, don't have kids, okay? If you're struggling, don't have kids. Don't bring more in. If you already have them, that's another situation. If you don't have them, don't bring any in. And if you have two, don't go having another one. If you have one, don't go having two more.
yo, she's cooking. That girl is actually right. Yo, black people in particular, they just love, straight up. They love, you know what I'm saying? Just effing, man. Just effing. They love that joint. Because hey, nah. That's a fact, bro. They love opening their legs and then making more baby. We just did a whole video, bro, where these women from what's it, Tasha K? Was it Tasha K? Kendra G. It was Kendra G. Interviewing women, and guess what? You got women talking about they got 5 babies with 5 different baby daddies. That's disgusting. That's disgusting, man. There's no justification for that.
Hold on. Okay. What she's saying is she's given an algorithm. What she's saying is cool, but let's to put it into perspective, there are more white people in the welfare than black people. Black people are just the loudest and more vocal, and this is why you see them in social media. But I used to work for NYC as a food stamp, and I tell you, there's more white people on food stamps than there were black people. So don't get it twisted. But her advice is sound. Don't have any children if you're poor, please. Because honestly, the food stamp did incentivize people to have children so they could stay in the system for as long as possible.
Absolutely.
But she's right, though. If you're poor, don't bring in nobody into this world.
Say 2 million is getting cut off this month for the scamps. I'm about to go find out if I'm in that number, in that ratio. It's been day 5 and I have not received no food stamps. My disability checks is on hold. My cash benefits is not coming no more. They're still pending. It is the taxpayer's job to pay for my kids to eat and for my kids to be taken care of. I have over 2,000 followers on TikTok, and I can't get not one person to send me 50 cents. If you're watching a fucking video,
Pause. She sound mad entitled.
The hell yeah.
She said it's the taxpayers' dollars to provide for my children. No, it's not. It's your job, ma'am.
Absolutely.
It's your job. Like what she talking about? You heard her, right? It is the taxpayers' dollars to provide for my children. What happened to you, man? Well, you have a job.
Bro,
what happened?
This is what here's the reality, right? This is the point I think that a lot of these men are trying to say. That you see, women will always have a covering or a man in their life. Don't get it twisted. If it's not an actual man, then it's Uncle Sam. There's always a man in their lives. So this is the kind of thing, now that Uncle Sam is like packing his bags. Look, it's wintertime. I gotta go. He packed his bags up. I gotta go. It's getting cold out here. Nah, y'all women, that's what I'm saying. You're gonna if it's gonna be real cold this winter. It's gonna be real cold. Look. This is my honest advice. This is my honest advice for all the women out there. If you don't got a covering, how much they selling? The gray sweatpants. I think like good $10. Look, get some nice sweatpants. Put it under, and get long johns underneath too. Nah, get some long johns. I promise you, it's gonna help you out. I'm not even trying to be funny right now. It gets real cold. Get some long johns, some sweatpants over that joint, a nice scarf, and just go back to your homeboy. You know what I'm saying? You know what that girl said? Big head. Yeah, shoot that big head text. Hey, big head. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, stink. Go back, hands out, and look, the mouth. I don't. When it's cold outside, get some chapsticks. You don't want to do too much talking because your mouth could split. So you might want to talk a little bit less, and just. I promise you, it's gonna help. A lot of guys, when they see that, and here's another thing too. Right before you knock on the door, get some Visine drops, because a lot of dudes, they fall for that. Yo, a lot of dudes fall for that. This one teardrop right there. Oh my gosh, yo! I'm telling you, there you go, Danny. Blistex. Get the Blistex. Matter of fact, yeah, you gotta get the blue one though. Don't get the tube. The tube, it don't got the same ingredients. You gotta get the blue one. That one has extra Vaseline in it. It's real nice. Man.
But she said she got 2,000 subscribers and none of them sent 50 cents. Why would they send 50 cents? I mean, go back and listen to what she said. Rewind that and listen to what she said.
Oh yeah. Nah, chat. Look. Sometimes y'all might think that I'm joking. So look, chat. Y'all might think I'm joking. Trust me when I say this. I practice what I preach. You see this right here? Get the blue one. Y'all gotta get the blue Blistex. I'm telling you, it helps, especially during the winter. Especially during the winter time. But let's go.
You can't send me nothing, I'm blocking you. My kids have not ate in 5 days.
Man, and she sounds so angry too while she's speaking, yo.
I know damn well the rich ass black community ain't crying over food stamp benefits and welfare money. I just know the rich ass, designer wearing ass, trip taking, wig wearing, nail wearing, lash wearing, 3 chains on, Rick Owens stepping, Balenciaga stepping, new shoe drop stepping, 1942 and Don Julio buying.
Yo, you got this one comment on the side. It says Beyonce and Chris Breezy concert ticket buying.
Big timing, black community, and crying over no motherfucking food stamps and welfare money. Next motherfucking case.
That's a good point. Beyonce tickets, because I think the last Beyonce tickets was like $1,000, bro. And a lot of people was just like either complaining about it, or some people, they just still bought it anyway. Like, these tickets are not cheap at all.
Yeah. Yo, bro, no, you're absolutely right. And here's the thing, right? It's just like the Chris Brown, right? Do you understand there's some people, they got so much extra money that they take pictures just so Chris Brown could hug them? This is the black community. This is the black community we're talking about.
Do you think music is gonna change now? Baby, baby, please, love. It's gonna be love R&B again. Stay in the house. It's gonna be back to Boys to Men finally.
Oh shit! This is crazy.
We
man.
belong together. We is gonna be lovey-dovey. Stay in that house where it's cozy.
That's what I'm saying.
No more clubs. No more clubbing any longer.
Nah, look, that's right, Danny. He said that's the good one, bro. Don't get the lipstick looking one. You gotta get the rub on. You gotta get the rub. You got it, bro. I'm telling you, during the wintertime, you know, and mind you, I moved to Tennessee anyway. It's kind of warmer over here. But y'all folks up north in New York, it's gonna be rough out there, man. It's gonna be rough, man. Especially what you just said, James, with Putin. Look, I feel sorry for a lot of y'all women. I see American Views with Nadia said, Nick and Eugene, next time you have a child in the hospital, I want you to proceed to walk out with your child without a birth certificate and see what happens and tell us how how you feel there. Oh, nah. Nah, and here's the thing, right? I already been there, done that. That's a dub. Nah, that I don't recommend that for anybody.
Wait, what was that comment? Next time, walk out with a child.
Walk out the house.
I don't get it.
Hey, man, it's this. Look at this. Shibu said, "It is the taxpayer's job to pay for my kids to eat and for my kids to be taken care of." Quotations. That is crazy to say that out loud with no shame. No, I agree. I agree. Look, you know.
But what was that comment with the
because
walk out with the kids?
Because here's the thing, man. When you have children, right? When you have children, and the thing is that birth certificate opens the door to all the other benefits. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you got look. But this is the thing, man. You know, honestly, so that we're not over, you know, staying on welcome, and I appreciate all those who came into the live to check it out. But you know, behind all the joking, I really do think it's sad that it comes to this to just expose the heart of man. You know, we shouldn't have to go this far in order to work together as men and women. To be quite honest, on this channel, that's what we expose a lot of the times, you know, the dynamics, man versus women and all these talking points. But it really doesn't need all of that. Like, I don't think. I know that is designed by the Most High himself, that we were supposed to be working together. There's no gender that's better than the other. Stop breaking up your homes. So, I actually do recommend, you know, Kevin Samuel used to say this all the time. Like, yo, you women, go back to your man. And he was saying this before all of this food stamp stuff was saying, look, go back to your man. Because it makes no sense. A lot of these women, you hear breaking up your homes and thinking you're going to do better, thinking the grass is greener on the other side, and you never find better. You never find better. You just keep going from one dude to the next.
And men, don't abuse your woman. Don't abuse your wives. Don't do it. Don't do it. There's no need to abuse them.
Facts. Look,
we don't want to repeat the cycle.
All the gender war is corny as hell. But hey, if you guys need food stamps to be taken away in order to come to this conclusion, I'm all for it, man. I'm all for it, bro. Look, learn to budget. You get what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that people buy that deep down inside, y'all don't really need all that juice. Do you need juice? Do you need juice? Nah, you don't. You can survive with water. Do you need chips? You see, these are the kind of hard questions. You see, people want to laugh at at the girl. Let me put it right back on, y'all, because y'all were laughing at my girl, but she was saying some fire stuff. Let me go back. I'm gonna end off with her real quick. Check this out.
People that are complaining that they're not. This message is for all the people that are complaining that they're not getting their food stamps for November. What did you do with October's food stamp money? What'd you do? Did you stock up on pantry items and try to shop smartly?
You see what I'm saying? Did you? Did you stack up on these things? These are the hard questions that people don't want to answer. But she's right. And pantry items, this is what I'm saying. How much bags of rice do you guys have? People can laugh all day. People can laugh all day. How do you guys understand? This is just Brother Nick's house, right? Y'all don't gotta follow me. But do you understand that I don't even, I think legitimately for over half a year now, I haven't bought rice. That's how much rice we had in reserve. You don't think that helps save us some money? This is what I'm saying. A lot of people, they buy things that they don't need. Stock up on some canned goods. Because again, look, winter, and we say winter is coming, but winter hits both man and women. The seasons are not, they don't hit only one specific gender. But the thing is, we're just talking about on average, men do not pay on average the way women do on accessories. Women are the biggest consumers, and these companies understand that. That's why they advertise to women, and especially they advertise with women with children. This is my wife actually was hitting me with that talking point even today. Women are some of the biggest consumers.
But you know what people haven't talked about, and perhaps because people, a lot of them are selfish. What about the poor that actually need food stamps? There's a lot of people on hard times right now that are like living in the streets that could benefit from like food stamps and stuff like that. But
I think
I don't hear people talking about the actual people that fell on hard times, that lose their jobs,
well,
that live on the streets.
Well, try to move back just a little bit. But what you were saying, no, you're saying what you're saying is fact. But we covered that. Look, that people may very well need it, but we covered that. Look, how long do you need it? Because we could take it that far too. How far? How long do you need it?
It depends on how long they're unemployed.
Look, entitlement mindset, right, is very destabilizing, and it's how can I say it? It enables individuals to stay and keep bad habits. When you have food stamps, WIC, whatever government assistance, it's not designed for you to stay on it for the rest of your life. A lot of people get comfortable in it. Some people finesse the system to continue having it. You have to learn how to manage and budget your finances.
Yeah.
It's just a fact. So no, it's not. That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's a matter of laughing or rejoicing. No, but we gotta get to a point where, like, bro, if you're not doing too well and you need assistance, okay, fine, I get that. But look, you gotta understand, just like that woman said, it's our tax money.
Yeah.
It's our tax money. So what are we saying? Should our tax money enable people? If I want to help you, that's one thing. But to enable somebody,
Yeah, you're right.
That's the only part where it's just like it's a bit, I don't know. But I see Danny Lilka said the main issue is the habits of people. I'm willing to bet people do have options but rely too much on food stamps. I agree. Now they're gonna have to change their habits. I see a lot of young women. I agree. I agree. These things are not necessities. They're not. A lot of the stuff and again, that last girl that we listened to, she said it best. Black people in particular, don't come to me when you be buying these Beyonce tickets. Don't come with these Chris Brown tickets, the Gucci bags, the Prada, the Timberland boots. You get what I'm saying? The new jerseys, the fitted caps.
Nah, we gotta get the Timberland boots, man. You gotta get the butters. What do you mean? What do you mean?
Stop.
You said it. Winter is coming. We need them boots.
James, Danny said, James, don't fall, man. Now, look, you guys, it's sad. But anyway, I appreciate all of you guys who came out. If you guys like this video, please like, subscribe, comment down below, do all that YouTube stuff. With that being said, Nick, James, over and out. Yeshua is King, y'all.
Subscribe.